Hello, we've queued for Medal of Honor at Gamescom, and we've got some impressions and details to share. Beagree's next to me,
Hello.
and I am Neon. So let's get started.
Let's start with the presentation. The presentation was pretty decent. It explained so much, didn't it?
It just told us like everything about the multiplayer, really, that they haven't told us before. But yeah, so they showed that and a bit of single player, and then we actually got to go and play the multiplayer. It was the game type we got to play was sort of like Rush from Battlefield 3, where you had to like plant bombs on points and then you'll push it forward and you keep progressing until you get to the end, the last point.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit different from Battlefield 3 though, because you planted a bomb and it's either you took the objective or you didn't.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing.
We weren't entirely sure on the game type, but we kept playing anyway. We ended up losing,
But they showed us six classes.
6 classes.
This is the Assaulter.
The Assaulter, Demolition, Heavy Gunner, Point Man, Sniper, and Spec Ops.
Yeah, so they all have their own unique play style and also abilities that they use. So the Assaulter, he uses more of an assault gun, but he has his main reason is the grenade launcher. The Demolition would use the shotgun, but he has something called the tank stance. Heavy Gunner, bipod on his heavy gun. Point Man, the Sniper, and the Special Ops, which was more of an SMG type character.
Yeah. The Spec Ops was the character that I used, and the guns were quite good. Had a silencer on it, had a holographic sight. It was quite decent.
Yeah, I think I used the Spec Ops as well because I wanted to try an SMG, but it didn't really look like a submachine gun to me.
I had to swap the classes a couple of times.
Yeah, I did as well.
Because I wasn't entirely happy with the guns that I had to start off with.
But yeah, the classes were a bit weird.
Yeah.
But for the Spec Ops, he had like, was it the biplane, or was that another class?
I'm not sure. I had the Spec Ops, and one streak that I used was the like guided missile.
Oh yeah,
it was like a Predator missile, but I got halfway on using it, and then I got shot, so I didn't really get to finish it. So I'm not sure where it landed.
Yeah. So like each class has their own like kill streaks, and you sort of can use them by gaining points by doing objectives and killing people and stuff. But of course, one ability is expensive over the other. So like calling in an airstrike is more expensive than chucking your plane to spot people.
Yeah. It was really good how the buddy system worked as well. If you were close to your buddy and you helped your buddy do like get kill assists and get kills and do the objective, then you would get extra points for your like little squad.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how it works.
You can only spawn on your buddy though, but if your buddy's in combat, it disables it, and you have to wait until he's out of combat, which is a bit.
I ended up waiting for you a few times to bloody respawn.
And you as well. Or you can spawn back at like the beginning, and then you have to walk all the way back in.
It was quite good how it spawned you in a chopper and you could like rappel straight down from the chopper.
That was someone's ability. That was you can like call in the chopper and like spawn from the chopper, but you go down the rope. And that was pretty cool.
I wasn't expecting that.
No,
that was quite good.
But I like the buddy system because there's not gonna have as many players as Battlefield. They've just narrowed it down to 2 people.
It's different from other games because you got like team deathmatch. You're working with like 20 odd other people, but this one you're in a you can just work together.
Yeah,
and it makes it so much easier to get around and do things without other people trying to get in your way.
Yeah, so it showed the factions you can pick, like the army for your country. So
and there are a lot as well.
Yeah, there are a lot.
There's quite a lot to pick from. You got the US Navy SEALs, GROM, SVOD, SAS, JTF2, FSK HJK, OGA, KSK, UDT, SASR, Group Alpha, and SOG.
But what I couldn't quite understand is if the classes were joined to the army,
Yeah,
the faction.
I think they did mention something about having if you were on, say, the US and, you know, the other person was on the SAS, they would have different guns
Yeah.
according to what country they were in.
Oh, okay.
So they would have like different assault rifles or heavy guns, things like that, because they mentioned that in the presentation. So that was quite good.
Yeah.
I like that bit of detail.
But how the game felt, it actually just felt like playing Battlefield.
It did a
Like,
bit, and I felt that
It looked like Battlefield as well.
the guns had so much recoil, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to change my class a couple of times because the recoil on the guns. If you're just doing semi-automatic and you're just firing through the sights, it's so hard to use.
Yeah.
I found like you had to use burst fire just to compensate for it.
Also, the map we played on, it was quite a dark, like, ruined city with like a warehouse at the end. I was a bit annoying that it was dark, really, because you couldn't really like see much of it.
Yeah, I didn't think that showed off the graphics as much as it could have.
And they didn't really pick a good map, I don't think.
Not sure if it was on a loop or you get to pick the map at the start,
But yeah, so we played that, and I come away feeling like I enjoyed my time there, though.
it was good. Although I think to get into it a little bit more, you needed a bit more time to understand the game a bit better.
Yeah.
Some games you can go straight into it, but that one seemed a bit more complicated.
It's like Black Ops we got to play 2 games. At Warfighter, we only played 1.
Yeah. So you didn't really get enough time to do it. But to be fair, the amount of time they had on Warfighter, it was about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
10-15 minutes.
Also, other news, we were playing on the PC version, and we had the choice of using the mouse and keyboard or the control pad. And they mentioned that this was going to use Battlelog, so that's really good if you like playing Battlefield and you like using Battlelog, and it should come with dedicated servers and all that good stuff and stats. So that's what I like about it as well, but also does mean Origin.
That's where EA does do quite well though in supporting the PC.
Well, DICE.
Well, yeah, but you know they've done quite well with it, especially with with Crytek as well. They've done the same thing in supporting the PC. It's what PC gamers want.
But you'll get Battlelog for the console versions as well, mobile apps, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that was some really good news to hear from it.
Hopefully, it's just as good as a Battlefield 3's Battlelog. They implement the same kind of features onto it. Be quite good.
So overall impressions, it was good.
Need to play a little bit more.
I would need to play more.
Yeah, I need to play a
Or
little
see
bit more
more.
first. What do you think your rating would be for it on what we played?
6.
6.
Yeah.
7. I think it's got the potential.
It was just the
to do it better.
guns. I didn't.
The
That's
guns
why
put
it's
me off.
getting a
I
6.
did. When I went straight into it, immediately as I got into it, there were a line of like 7 of them, and I got about 4 of them just by using the gun. But at the point, as I slowly got into it, I thought, God, the recoil on this is really hard to use.
You reminded me of something saying that, because there was a part where I had like 5 of them in a room, and I bloody chucked my grenade, and it bounced off the door frame and bounced back in my room. So as my grenade went off, I ran back in there. I thought I'd try and shoot them all, but they all looked at me and shot me down.
Yeah, I found myself, because the map was so confined in places, I found like going around the corner, you would find like a couple of buddies like hanging around waiting for you to come through.
Yeah, we were playing against some pros, weren't we? So
Yeah.
they played the game loads.
The guys on our right, they were from some kind
Heavy
of class,
machine
but
gun. Yeah.
they were ridiculous.
Good
To be
game.
fair, I thought we should have won though.
Yeah, we did do well, but overall, we didn't win.
Oh well. God for the win.
No.
No. Okay, end of the video then.
Yep.
Okay, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter as well, @EuGaming News. He's Neon, I'm Beeg.
Bye.
Bye.